Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 12th through the 18th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra, what's going on? All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Swords. Definitely, you carry the energy of a go-getter in this reading. You know what? I've gotten to the point where if I want to get something done, I'll get it done, kind of a thing. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Strength card, the Six of Wands. This is a boost to your confidence. I don't know what the hell happened here. It's a really positive energy and a really growing kind of an energy on your side. But it's something that you're really acknowledging, and it's feeling good. I feel like it wasn't easy to get to this point of clarity and determination on your side, but you reached it. In the current situation, the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords. Really debating if whether or not you should possibly walk away from a situation. It is a soul connection, so that could just mean anything. Friendship, family situation, lover, I don't know. Something here. But you're showing up as your energy is actually kind of walking away from it. So in the immediate future, the Hangman, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands. You stopped in your tracks here by the looks of it. So there's definitely a sense of a pause on your side. It is coming in as deceptive a little bit. And it's quite interesting because it's coming in contrast with that energy from the past where you're showing me a sense of confidence and clarity about things in general. And then, you know, kind of like I'm going to start walking in this direction, but then I stop. So possibly that's why it's coming in as being a little bit deceptive. So let's clarify. Let me clarify the Ace of Swords. Oy, the Temperance card, the Hermit, the King of Cups. Man, you've got energies aligned here for you. I don't know. There's a lot of healing supporting your actions lately. So whatever it is you got going on, whatever action you're taking, as small as it is, it's backed up by a lot of healing on your side. And there's been a lot of time being put in that healing, which makes sense. You know, your heart is fully open. Really nice energies supporting you at this time in your actions. Let's do the King of Swords in the recent past. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Moon. I see you putting in your effort, your energy into something, and I see that something building up. But I see it running over possibly a long period of time. So it wasn't like, oh, you know, overnight success, or I put in a lot of work, but only for a week or two, and then this thing just happened. Like, oh my God. I see it over the course of months or years where something is building up. And again, with that, a sense of confidence is building up on your side too. There's a reason for this stretched period of time, which I don't see you seeing this reason, because I don't see it either. But it's one of those things where everything happens for a reason behind this. Let's do the Strength card. Man, you got four. Nine of Wands, the Chariot, the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. It almost feels like it's preparing you for the next stage, and it was supposed to happen like that. It's, let's say you're finding something that truly speaks to you when it comes to your job, when it comes to the things you do for a sense of stability for you. Let's say you're starting something brand new that really, really aligns with you. Whatever you did in the past before that, you may not see it, but it prepared you for this. You know, it may not be as obvious as to, oh, okay, you know, I was a nurse and then I wanted to be a doctor. It's not shown up like that. It's quite subtle. Where you could have been, what? I was thinking about my example, a truck driver, and then you were a tarot reader. Which, if you think about it, it's like it has nothing to do. One has nothing to do with the other, but it kind of does in the bigger picture of things. So something like that in your case here. Man, you're building up. I mean, you got all kings on the table. That's definitely the Emperor, kind of, you know, and always that Ace of Swords attached to you somehow. So that's definitely someone that is in the position of a go-getter. I'm creating something, I'm making something, and I'm making it happen. Like, I don't count on energies outside of myself. It's me. It's made by Libra kind of a thing, you know? Beautiful energy that you acquired there. Of course it made you feel good. Let's do the Hierophant in the current situation. The Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. There's something distorted. There's something attached to you as close to home. So it could be, again, friendship, a family situation, but it's looking quite distorted and unhealthy at times. It's not one of those things where it's, yeah, it's toxic, it's, but it has something in it that is not 100% aligned with you. And you see that. And I feel like in this situation, you're kind of giving still, but you're not invested in it fully like you would be in any other relationship that works, you know, that's healthy. In this one, because it's so close to home, it's hard to detach from it. But I feel like that's the desire here. Maybe this is a boundary setting situation, you know, which can be quite difficult. The closer it is to home, the more difficult it's going to get. Six of Cups, you get the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords. There is, I feel like there is this energy of possibly healthy conversation around it in terms of this is what I want and this is what I want. And in that sense, there's a match. It's definitely, the intentions are definitely good on both sides. However, when it comes to put them together, I feel like that's where the problem lies, where it's like, yeah, but something's still not working. As much as we're saying, this is what I want, this is where I'm coming from, you know, this is where I would like to see this going. There's definitely something valid and true in the way it's being expressed, a little bit unhealthy in the way it's coming together, actually, you know. Let's do the Seven of Swords. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Yeah. You're not trying as much to push this to work out. Maybe you did in the past. Maybe they did. Somebody's not trying as much. Not putting in as much effort anymore, but it's still in it somehow. So I feel like that's you, where it's like, yeah, you know, my energy could be put in better places. I'm still here, but I'm not 100% investing in this in the way that I used to. Let's do the Hangman in the immediate future. Hui. The Magician, the Star, the Lovers. Okay. Again, kind of really stopping in your tracks and just trying to manifest the best version of a connection for you. Now, I don't know if this is tied up to this connection. I don't necessarily see it that way. It could be. But you're manifesting more the energy of that fair connection to you. You know, it's not the person necessarily. Let's do the Five of Swords in the immediate future. The Empress, the Death card, the Ten of Wands. I see you having a hard time connecting to that nurturing side of yourself. As I said, you're showing up embodying mostly the Emperor, that masculine side, that side of, yeah, I'll go get things done kind of a thing. When it comes to the nurturing aspect of yourself, to that feminine side of you, which, again, reminder, we all have those energies, both masculine and feminine. I see you kind of being like, nowhere to be found. You know, like, I don't know where it is. I don't know where it went, that side of me. Which is a little bit of a bunch of crap, considering the Five of Swords is here. So you're kind of showing me I can't reach that place within me. You know, I feel comfortable in this one where I get things done. But this side that gets things done needs that nurturing. Sometimes. Most times. All the time, I would say. But it needs it. So I see you having a really hard time accessing that place of self-nurturing first. It's kind of like you lose it for a split second. And in that split second, you start telling yourself, I lost it completely. Like, where is it? There is no such thing, you know? It's there, and you know it's there. And it's kind of making things a little bit difficult for you here, you know, when you're in that mindset of gone with the wind. Let's do the King of Wands. In the immediate future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Cups. You're almost, again, kind of leaning towards that place of boundary, which could be mistaken with emotional detachment, almost like, well, I don't care about them. I don't know if that's the case. Whoever this is to you that's shown up in your current situation, it's kind of like an ongoing theme of possibly establishing boundaries. And then it gets all confused with, I don't feel much, so I don't feel much for them, so I don't care about them, so that's my boundary, they're off, I'm disconnected completely from them. And that makes me happy. Remember that feminine aspect, that self-love, self-care, it keeps your heart open too. So maybe you're disconnecting from your heart a little bit and are confusing this sense of I don't feel much about them with I don't feel much about anything, and you think that's your boundary. Try to clarify things for yourself a little bit here. Try to reach into your heart and see what's in there for real. Because it doesn't really work like that. As of tomorrow, I stop loving you. Doesn't really work like that. Something is happening within you that you reach this conclusion of, I don't care anymore. But then you're showing me, but I'm happy about it. For me, it does make sense. So there's a little bit of confusion in these energies that are showing up here for you. But I feel like it all starts with that sense of self-nurturing and self-love. Hummingbird is here. Is that my buddy? I mean, they're all my buddies. It's not the usual brown one, but this one comes here a lot too. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. The Hermit, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. There's a little bit of confusion in direction here by the looks of it, especially tied up to your healing. So I feel like you're reaching a point within your healing where it's like, where do I go from here? What's next? You'll see. Stop overthinking it. Just drop it and let it lead you to what's next. And if nothing's happening for a while, that's part of your healing too, by the way. You know, a lot of people are panicking a lot of times when it's like, well, I feel like nothing's happening, nothing's, you know, we get used to the train of healing, but it's like, well, the train has stations too, and that's okay. So yeah, just kind of go with the flow. And I would go into this feminine energy of yours, in all honesty, to see what's up in there, but don't do it because I told you to do it if it feels that it's something you need to do. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.